Hello. I'm just doing a quick one. Just Kpro, cow pie, cow lasers. They don't, they don't watch my stuff really, so I don't know if they're going to get the message, or if they watch Suzzi's stuff. But Suzzi's in trouble down in Mexico. So she went down, I guess, with I don't know, probably a couple guys. Hey, we'll pay for everything. 2 weeks and in Mexico, and so she's down there in Mexico, and I guess there was some drama. They've left her, and she's not down there with funds. She's got another week left in Mexico, and has been abandoned by her hosts that brought her there. So she has no money. Well, she's probably unlimited income like most of us, and so Kpro and Cow Pie, Jason, everybody, so we get help Suzzi out, get a GoFundMe going or something, and or not even a GoFundMe, have someone send you the funds to send to her, because GoFundMe's will play games. All of this so much time, and she wouldn't see any help before her 6 days are up, So, somebody need to get a little crowdfunding up for Suzzi and help her out down there. I'm sure Forrest would just step up and make the rest of her stay there nice. I think she needs enough to enjoy her next 6 days and get her own room. Who wants to to spend 6 days with people that you're that have disrespected you and stuff. It's no fun. So I guess these guys have left and with the rental car and have her passport locked up in a safe, and she can't get to her passport even. I suggested to her when they're sleeping, call the federales and have them come make those guys open the safe and give you your passport. And if they don't want to, then they can go to a little Mexican jail. I'm sure they'd love it. So hey Heather, hey Wild Bill. I was just making a quick video here. I'm not really here to discuss because Suzzi needs help down there in Mexico. She's upset. She's trying not to be upset, but I'm sure there's enough fans and people that care about her to help her out for the next to make the rest of her vacation more pleasant. She needs her passport and her return plane ticket. I'm sure is probably in there. I don't know if that's probably in there safe too. So she's going to have to get local help from law enforcement down there to get that. But she needs some, some make her RFAC. She's down there, and she's these guys. I guess there was some, well, we're gonna pay for the trip, and ladies, if the guy's gonna pay for the trip down there, they're expecting something, and so unless you want to give them what they want, don't go. Because it's just going to end up in drama because they're going to get upset because they're not getting what they want or something. Well, I don't know what it is, but that's probably what it is. And when you ladies are playing with the guys that got the money, they can buy what they want, they can do what they want, well, trying to find that guy that has the treasure already. Well, treasure. It could already be mine since I got a picture of the blaze. I've got 4 kings and a joker, 4 kings and a queen, really, or 4 kings and 2. I got many kings. Suzzi needs help, so I expect Kpro and Cow Lasers to come on this afternoon sometime and get some immediate crowdfunding for her through their PayPal or whatever, and even if it takes some time to get the money from PayPal, they probably got enough to forward what they got coming in there. So yeah, Suzzi needs help. Bail her out. Make her next 6 days more pleasant. Oh, there's lots of ponds in the. Y'all don't understand what I found. You don't understand. You can't comprehend it. It's all. It's so. I mean, for somebody that knows what is there, and the vast ignorance of the rest of the Fen people, that that doesn't mean anything. They're nuts. It's ludicrous. It's like, oh my God, they're calling a ball a block. You know. Same thing with a guy in London. Yeah, poor Susie. Yeah, she needs some help. I know Heather doesn't have the funds to help her, but Suzzi needs some help down. You know. There's other ways to there's things where you can, like Bank of America has a thing where you can wire money straight to her email, and she'll get it in her bank. It'll show up in her bank account. You know, you can transfer it to her bank account and stuff. But she needs some help. That's it. I don't want to keep going. I just wanted to come on and say, you know, I don't get many viewers. Those other people with all the viewers, they can really help out a lot. And they know the people that'll pay thousands of dollars for a $3 coin, you know. An ounce of copper is worth $2.50. What a kill. Hey, why is we make 1,000 of them, and we sell them for $15 a piece when they're only worth $2.50 a piece, and we can make a killing, you know. So yeah, if people got money to throw away on them coins, they got money to throw to Suzzi. So help her out. I'm days. I won't even get paid until her 6 days are up. And I just had to go get plexiglass, and so my funds are low because I had to break a window to get in last night, or I'd freeze to death. It took 4 hours to figure out how to send money to send email. Yeah. I think even if she has a PayPal, you can send it to her PayPal, rfhecky@gmail.com. You know, if she, that's what, you know, I believe that's her email. Let me see it? Oh, yeah, it's rfhecky@gmail, I believe. But make sure with her. Don't take my word for it. Make sure with her so that she gets it. And yeah, let me see. Yep, rfhecky@gmail.com. And I think she gets my email. I've sent her some of the pictures I've taken because she can see the stuff in the drawing. She can see the stuff in my pictures too. So, yeah, help her out. I order you to help out Suzzi. You know, she's in a foreign country. And basically alone, a woman alone down, and yeah, needs some help. That's it. Have a good day. I got my window fixed. Well, I got plexiglass over the thing and duct taped on, and I'm going to take the window frame, glass frame thing out. When it warms up, I'm going to do it because to work on it, you got to have the door open. And it's 19 degrees outside now. It was 29 degrees inside here when I woke up because I ran out of propane at 5 in the morning. And so I was nice and warm in bed, you know. As soon as I got up, I just put the propane tanks in the trunk of the car and down to Tractor Supply. So I got that, and then I went to the hardware store, and they had a piece of plexiglass that fit just perfect, just over the opening of the window, and I duct tape it around there. And so I'll get the other window fixed. And after I fix the other window, then I'm going to put the plexiglass back on there, so it'll be triple pane, and keep a little warmer. But and I was up on the roof sweeping the solar panels off. I look over, there's Jack running across the wilderness, or the tundra, I guess you could call it. This is all covered with, there's about an inch of snow covering everything. And I see him moving across leaping through over the sagebrush and stuff. And I see a rabbit about 20 feet ahead of him heading for the wood pile. And so he's running after that rabbit because he prefers to eat a rabbit, and I'll know if he's eating a rabbit because he won't eat his food. Because I ate a rabbit out there, I don't need that. Oh, jackrabbit. Yep. He likes jackrabbit. Well, they're little rabbits. And you should see him when I'm in the car coming down these dirt roads, and a rabbit goes across. And he's, wait. I want to get one of these used telephone poles that are down at this one railroad crossing. Just even if it's just to stand one up and put a box on the top for a hawk nest or eagle. There's a lot of hawks or a lot of red tails and falcons and things like that. When I came there's railroad tie posts out at along the road in front of my property. And each corner there's one, and halfway up the side around my lot there's these railroad ties. Whoever had the property before put them there. When I was coming back from getting propane, I was coming up to my driveway, and there's a big old, probably red tail, took off, from one of these posts right next to my driveway. And it's so cool when they take off. And my camera, where is it? It's here. Well, my 70 to 300 millimeter lens, the aperture thing inside, motor or whatever, stopped. Boop. So it can't take pictures anymore. And I looked up, okay, repair, $139 to repair it. What that is, that you're just buying another one. And then I found a barely used one. You can buy them for $60, $70. Yep, I'm a duck. I went to the University of Oregon for a year and a half. I already had my AA, and then I went to the University of Oregon for just over a year. So I got like a year to go, and I can get my bachelor's. But I ain't got money for that stuff. Still, whatever. But, yep, somebody step up and help Suzzi. Reach out to her and let her know help's on the way or whatever. Yeah, I don't know anybody down there in Mexico to help her for sure. What she needs to do is, well, that's a dirty trick, I know a guy that had some guy tailgating him. It was in Florida on Highway 50 east of Orlando, and there was some guy in a Lincoln tailgating him. And the guy didn't like it, so he hit the brakes. and the guy swerved and went off into the ditch on the side of the road. And so before the cops came, because he went back and turned around and parked there. Before the cops came, the guy went and threw a little bag of marijuana in the back seat of the car. And so the guy got arrested for marijuana. That's a dirty trick. You guys want to play with my passport? Hey, maybe they should look in your bag. So there's dirty tricks you can play on dirty people. As people want to pull one over on you, and you done nothing to deserve it. Yeah, you know that thing about tenfold coming back on you, the bad karma. Yeah, so these guys are asking for some bad karma. There was a guy ripped me off once for $2,000, borrowed it, and next thing you know, he's on a plane going to Trinidad and Tobago. Now ex from that time, had called called customs and told him that he took the money, the $2,000 down there to buy drugs to bring back. You know what happened to him when he got to customs? He got a cavity search, and yeah, I never heard from that guy again. He got my $2,000, never paid it back. A guy named Henry Bowie, con artist, black guy, I gave him an opportunity, but it's not his, it's his character. It's not the color of the skin. It's the character, And if I was a racist, would I loan a black guy $2,000? No. So I'm not a racist, I got friends down in Mexico that love the stuff. They'd like to come up and see the stuff that I found, the Forrest Fenn stuff I found here, But it's the Basque Forrest Fenn community. They don't think that there's clues involved, that there's symbols. There's no symbology. Okay, it's just a tree. Okay, there's 50 million trees. What's special about that tree? You gotta have something. Those shapes in those rocks are special. He won't admit any of it to me. But everybody else, oh yeah, there it is, right there. It's right there. But I have no idea where that is. Yeah, where is a clue? Where? I can keep my secret where. And in his story, where is where Moses received the 10 Commandments. It's where he took the picture of his airplane crashing into the halfway up a 1,000-foot cliff. That's where. Fact by there and others whom know and are fearful tell me their heart is not right. Tell me there. Yeah. The heart, the light. You gotta have the light in your heart. Nikon Professional Services says I have the light in my eye, at least. And the it's like Joel Lewicki, his other admin on his Facebook group, has a totally fake name. Dave's Not Here Man. Dave's Not Here Man. That's the guy's name. That's bullshit. That's a Cheech and Chong skit. The guy's a phony. It's probably Joel Lewicki's backup account in case he's in Facebook jail. He can get in there with using this Dave's Not Here man, So it's probably just Joel Lewicki, as far as I can see. He looks a lot like Joel. And, and I can be a nice guy as Joel, but I can be an asshole as Dave's Not Here man, The guy put me on several timeouts just for, you've seen my memes I make about Forrest Fenn stuff, and they're not bad, it's too far to walk with a pair of legs, and what's wrong with that? The guy puts me on timeout for stuff and blocks my posts and stuff. And when he did that, I went and removed all the stuff I posted on their group, and I didn't post there for quite a while. And that, Joel Lewicki. I mean, most lawyers, to be a lawyer, you got to be an asshole. Even lawyers that could do more for you won't do more for you. They got excuses why they can't help you, and the expert witnesses would cost so much that there'd be nothing to recover after we pay them. So we can't help you. As over when my dad was killed by Kaiser, when they turned his heart-lung machine on, it was set for reverse because they were cleaning it, and it blew his heart up like a balloon. The stuff from the filter went in and destroyed 75% of his lungs, and after 5 months in sedated in a coma, basically, they sent him home, and he died like a month later. Didn't have a chance. Kaiser Permanente, they're murderers. And the state of California, you can't sue them for more than $250,000. The expert witnesses are going to cost $400,000. So we can't do anything for you. They get away with murder. I suggested the states, the medical equipment needs a flight recorders that are connected directly to the state, and send them video of surgery procedures with all the data from any monitors and injection units and whatever. That all needs to be digitally recorded, and all the audio from the operating room, the orders the doctors give, and so on, need to be recorded so that when they do fuck up, they can't cover it up. Is bullshit. Why do you need expert witnesses? Yeah, it is. And why are these expert witnesses so frickin' greedy? Let's see. Contaminated equipment. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of contaminated equipment, I'm gonna get the camera down my throat and up the other end, and I wonder, how do you sterilize those? I knew a guy in Oregon who was a nutcase, a bipolar nut bar, and he went in for one of the orthoscope into his stomach, and he bit down and broke the orthoscope with his teeth. He broke it. You broke it? It's like thousands of dollars, And they had to cancel appointments because he broke their orthoscope. I think he took a couple teeth out with it too, but yeah, it was somebody, X was renting the house too. But help out Suzzi. She needs some help. Kpro, Cowpo. Cowpo. That's what we, Cowpo. It's almost a cow pie. Yeah. They just have a total bias again. They built a wall around Colorado. There's no Colorado, anything to do with Bill Gorman, forget it. You know, we wrote that off. And that's the fatal mistake, writing off the correct area. It's not fatal. It's just, you know, it ain't gonna help them to write off the correct area. And they refuse to listen to the evidence too. They totally refuse to see it. You know, look in his poem. The word will is in his poem twice, actually. There will be no paddle up your creek. There will be no paddle up your creek. That's that little apostrophe. The will is hidden in there. It's the hidden will in the poem, in the middle of the poem. And he covets the chest. He says it's his until he's dead. Until he's dead, it's still mine. And even after he's dead, it's still his. You know? Because when it goes on display, it'll be Forrest Finn's treasure. It'll still have his name on it. It's still his. But it'd be well protected. You know, that's the thing. If I end up with it, it's going to be turned over to, you know, professionals who handle that exhibitions and things like that. And they're going to have all the security on it. I'll have it insured, and I'll just be enjoying my life, and it'll be earning me money. But I don't have to sell it to make $2 million a year off it. You know what I mean? And yeah, and it wouldn't be. You know, I won't say how I'd use my money, but I have charitable ideas, and that's my business and nobody else's. Go in peace. Yeah. Even me and Nevin, we went and had dinner and behind the restaurant some rock formations, and there's the peace sign there on the rocks, just like that. The hand and the fingers, and it's like that. But the fingers are other figures in the fingers. And Selena, okay, yep. Yeah, and again last night I could have ended up dead because I went outside and my door locked itself. The little latch went click. So yeah, no, I didn't lock the door and go outside and shut it. It locked itself, and so yeah, I broke my door window, and I can show you here. Let's see. There's Togo. Say hi, Togo. You gonna bark? Bark. Bark, Togo. You gonna bark? Bark. You gonna bark? Call the dogs. Well, we heard something there, huh? Will you scratch your head? Huh? Scratch your head? Yeah. And you see, I got my, I left this stuff on, my tape ain't sticking. It's wet, too. Condensation. Shit. So I'm going to have to drill some holes. And then later on, after I get the glass replaced, I'm going to cut this plexiglass to fit inside the white. Inside the white on top of the, and so it'll be about a train, so but there's my temporary window. They won't, the tape ain't sticking. Cheap Walmart tape. So that's it. Y'all have a good day. You see Robert Rogers over here, my fifth great granduncle, spying the fires of St. Francis. They come from a family of explorers, mountain men, frontiersmen. He was the governor of Michigan, or Mackinac, which was really like Wisconsin and everything up there. He was the governor in 1765. So, and his brother's my fifth great grandfather, and he was the first English mayor of Quebec. Yeah, when they all promised to be loyal to the crown and stuff, and Quebec loyal to the crown. No, it's a bunch of frogs, communists. Okay, have a good day. I'll talk to you again later. You come up with something. If I had my one, I'd throw it in front of, where it is in front of the whole world. If it's on display in a casino or a museum or what, it's the highest bidder who wants to exhibit it. It will exhibit it. It doesn't go to the. Normally, I don't know. Museum exhibits can pay might pay as good as because they'll sell tickets to see it. Displaying in a casino, they'll just pay you to use it to draw customers in to see it. God's will be done whatever it may happen to be. Yeah, everything's all preset. It's like all his stories were already there in the rock. It was already told thousands of years ago. They say it's the future's already been written. It's written here, and y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see Thoth, the architect. Thoth, the Lord Thoth, the architect of the pyramids. He's the guy credited. They say it's Cheops. No, Thoth. They found Thoth's tablet, and he was the Atlantean, Egypt, and they found his tablets in Central America, and he's saying that he built the pyramids in Egypt. He was the architect. He's somebody that comes back one life after another. He's a god. He's what they call the god and stuff. There are no real gods. There's we're all part of the same thing, but and that whole super thing is God. But it doesn't. We all share that same mind. The universe is a giant thinking machine, and that's what it was. That thought created everything. Just the first thought created. There was nothing. You put light and dark together, and you can create matter. So whatever. I'm done. I'm going to relax. I'm going to work on that poem thing where I'm getting all the words, the description of each word, and so that you can read the descriptions instead of the poem. The descriptions of each words chronologically in order, and it comes out just like it the normal sentences and stuff. It's cool. Okay, bye. Go help Suzzi. Yeah, this is the Abenaki Chief's peace pipe. Who Robert Rogers, I showed you the picture of Robert Rogers. Robert Rogers and his guys raided the Abenaki village and claimed to have killed 200 Abenakis in 1758 or 59. I can't remember which I think it was 59. But when I lived in New Hampshire, I went to there's a Abenaki trading post, and I went there, and they had this peace pipe, and it was it had belonged to their chief, who was still well. I don't know if he's still living now, but he was living in 2006 or 2005, 2006. He was alive, and this was his. It had the bowl on it was a resin injection resin molded bowl. You don't want to smoke that stuff, you know. So I replaced it with an earthy looking glass one, but it's in a. I put that closer. Something you ain't seen. Oh. See, it's got a glass bowl on it. That's the back side, right? This is the show side. And they got crystal arrowhead, other arrowheads, togo feathers, quartz I put on there. There's a medicine bag. There's a dream catcher on here somewhere. I found this black feather up near the treasure. And this is that's an alligator claw. But I got some other arrowheads on here, and that's a nice one. I just got bought another wood dowel today because I'm gonna take some of these things and put them on the dowel. I don't know where this thread came from. Oh, it's probably holding the arrowhead underneath it. So yeah, that's a nice. That's my peace pipe. Hoo-wah. But yeah, so you know, I told him my family would like to make peace with your tribe. We've been in peace for 250 years now, but yeah, because they went and took possession of all. My ancestors, they took possession of all the French forts in Canada. This was my fifth great grandfather and his brother. So my family conquered Canada or from the French. So, well, I'm going to go. Have a good day. I'm going to smoke my peace pipe. Help Suzzi.